And hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome to What's Your Name? This is a game that I found on Itch. It's about a person who wants to go through the process of changing their name, and I guess it's also a game about self-discovery. At least I think that's what the itch.io page said. I don't remember, but but yeah. I promised the next episode of Romance at some point in the future. Don't worry, I'm working on it currently. It's still going through editing, but hopefully I will be able to get it out to you guys as soon as I can. So for now, we're going to be playing this game. I saw it on Itch. It looked interesting. I like the art style, and yeah. So let's go ahead and just click start. What's your name? Wait, do I actually have to type my name? Okay, let's go with Richie then. Let's go with Richie. Your name is Richie. You've been going by Richie for a couple of years now, and you're thinking about starting the process to change your name legally. You've asked a couple of friends for advice, but it all seems so overwhelming. How will you explain it to your family? How will you pay for it? How will you go through the whole process? Even though it's scary, you think that this is something you really want to do for yourself. Your name is... Oh, we actually don't know our name. The main character's name at the very least. No, it's not. What's your name? Oh, do I have to type a different name? I don't know. I'm looking at this character. I don't know. Maybe he kind of looks like an Oscar to me. I don't know why. Just like Oscar or something. Oscar. Your name is Oscar. You need to make that your name legally, so you're surrounded by an incredible amount of paperwork. Paperwork is such a mystery. All the resources you've looked up have directed you to different forms, but god damn, you are absolutely doing your best. You've also made a call to your courthouse to make sure you're going to the right place. Although it completely drains your energy, you feel quite accomplished and proud of yourself. You have a new message. Try later, check the message. Check the message. Duck? How's the paperwork going? I think I'm almost done. The call to the courthouse finally went through too. I think I have everything they need, but I'll double check in a moment. I gotta look at the bus schedules to get to the courthouse though. That's great! Even though it's stressful now, it's worth it to get it done. You can't drive there? There's no car for me to use. I probably could ask my mom to take me, but to be honest, I don't really want to. She doesn't really get why I want to change my name. That sucks. It'd probably be less stressful for you to just go alone. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, back to work. Good luck! Doug is one of your dearest friends. Even though he lives incredibly far from you, he's always been there for you when you really needed him. You're very grateful for him, and you hope he knows that. Ooh! The next day, you head out for the courthouse. The bus stop is thankfully not too far from your house, but you're really dreading the ride itself. You don't have a car, so the trip will take a transfer and a little bit under 2 hours of sitting and waiting. You really don't like being out and about on your own, but changing your name is really important to you. You settle yourself in on the bus. Mrs. Duck, amuse yourself. Hmm. Which do we do? Um, let's amuse ourselves. Recently, you picked up some reading that a friend recommended. Seeing as the bus ride is incredibly long, it would be a good idea to continue. Hopefully, it'll relax your over-anxious nerves, and maybe even help pass the time a little faster. You're a little bit restless though. It's hard to focus on your book. You keep worrying about missing your transfer. Despite your worries, the bus transfer goes smoothly. Spend the rest of the trip trying to stop being so nervous. It'll, it'll, it'll be fine. You safely arrive at the courthouse. After going through the metal detector at the entrance, you climb up the stairs and nearest to the civil filing office. There's a couple in front of you in line, so you take the chance to go over the paperwork again. It looks like it's as put together as it can be. You get into line, and before long, you're talking to the clerk. She flips through your forms as you shift nervously from foot to foot. You can see both your name and your legal name on the papers. You have a momentary crisis. What's your name? Oh wait. Our Oh wait, our name is wait a second. I'm not sure which one this one's asking for. Is it asking for like the name that you want to change it to, or the name that I entered in the start? I'm gonna go with okay. Actually, idea. I'm gonna save here in case I screw up. Let's just go with Oscar. Your name is Oscar. You're paying out of your ass to make Oscar your name. The clerk gives you a little bit of extra paperwork that you didn't know you needed. At least they'll print out what you print out for you for free. You fill it out without much trouble and return to the clerk. Everything looks to be in order. Time to fork over the cash. God, why does this cost so much? The clerk gives you a receipt. You thank her and leave, your wallet and your heart much lighter than when you came in. You go home. Before you left the courthouse, the clerk told you that you would have to wait 6 weeks for the name change to be processed. Yeah, I read about this online, so it wasn't surprising. But 6 weeks is a long time. You feel a bit impatient already. It's not like you don't have anything to do though. You're drawing a lot, as usual. You're interacting with people other than your family. That's always an achievement in itself. You also have an internship for the summer, and you still don't have a car. Which means that you have to take the bus to the office every day. It's a drag. The public transit system is as unpleasant as ever. What should have been 15-minute drive stretches into an hour due to the transfer schedules and inefficient routing. The internship itself is too stressful, thankfully, and it keeps you busy. But at what cost? Again and again. The sun rises. The sun sets. Every day. Every moment. Days melt into each other. Like a smear of paint across a canvas. A cloud streaked across the sky. Like a puddle of still water. You stagnate. Sometimes you can't remember what happened just the day before. Having such a consistent schedule is at once comforting and terrifying. You wake up every morning. The view outside your window is ever unchanging. Your neighbor's street sways as an unseen wind. You note the you know for the nth time that the glass needs cleaning. The sky is blue. Again, 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 slowly. A thick fog settles over your brain. You try to avoid thinking about your future responsibilities. And before you know it, 6 weeks is almost up. This is great. What is not great is that your mother has started getting more impatient than you. She's been telling you to call the courthouse to check whether your name change has been processed. Logically, you understand that there's a lot you need to get done after your name change is processed. And the sooner you can get it started, the faster you can get it done. But wow, you really hate making phone calls. You put it off. It's been 6 weeks. It hasn't been 6 weeks yet. And then because your mom is just like that, she makes you call the exact day that the 6 weeks is over. Good news. Your name change has been processed. So it's time to head back to the courthouse to get the signed decree. Your mom has a day off tomorrow, so she offers to drive you. You don't have a good reason to say no to her. Alright. It's fine. At least you don't have to sit on the bus for 2 hours this time around, right? It'll be fine. Right? The drive to the courthouse is pretty uneventful. Your mom has some trouble finding parking, but she finds a space eventually. You lead the way into the courthouse through the metal detectors up the stairs. Although you're nervous still, when are you not? You feel pretty optimistic. You check in with the clerk. She tells you that although your name change has been processed, the paperwork hasn't been brought up to her office yet. If you just wait a moment, she can go downstairs herself to go and get it, though. You settle in to wait. Your mom shows you some photos she took on her phone. You look at them and smile awkwardly. Eventually, the clerk calls you over with a friendly smile. She has your court order. She quickly checks that information is correct. What is your name? Oscar, right? Because I'm pretty sure. Cause I don't know. The guy kind of looks like an Oscar to me. Decree changing name and order organization. Change of gender. The court order's name is changed to Oscar. We actually don't know the main character's name. The court further orders the gender of Oscar is changed to non-binary. Oh, interesting. Your smile freezes. Of course your mom knew about the name change. She drove you here after all. But you hadn't told her about the officially changing your gender to non-binary. Oh, that's gonna be scary, isn't it? You hope she hadn't heard. You quickly confirm the information with the clerk, and as she makes copies of the court order for you, you go to grab your bag to pay for them. Uh-oh. As you turn back around, your mom stops you. Oh? You changed your gender too? Ah, shit. This is not how you wanted to come out to her. Thankfully, you would have preferred to never come out to her at all. Yeah. Hey, it says Oscar on the top now. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, I guess the name change one was supposed. Oh, wait, I get it. So the first name that I entered in the game, Richie. That was supposed to be the name that the main character wanted to change her name to, not the actor. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Yeah. Why didn't you tell me? You shrug, uncomfortable. You pay for the certified copies quietly. The whole time you can feel your mom staring a hole into the back of your head. You leave the courthouse, clutching your court order. Your heart is heavy. You get in the car, dreading the ride back. As your mom starts the car and pulls out a parking lot space, the silence of the confined space presses down on your shoulders. You avoid looking at your mom. She focuses on the road in front of her. Finally, she speaks up. Why did you change your gender? You slouch deep into your seat. Because I wanted to. And you didn't tell me? I didn't want to. Do you not trust me? No, not really. That's not the point. And what is the point? I just want to understand why you did this. Avoid answering, try to explain. I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. Like, like if, if you, you don't really have to explain if you don't want to, but I understand if a parent worries about you, but sometimes it's just best not to worry too much. Though I don't know, I don't really have any parenting experience. I'm not really a parent whatsoever. So I honestly don't know what to do. I guess we can try to explain. Also, well, what animals is supposed to be? I assume that Oscar here is supposed to be a cat, meerkat maybe. I don't know because his mom kind of looks like a mongoose. I don't really know. Uh, Try to explain. You rub your hand over your face. I don't. I haven't. I've been wanting to change it for a while now. Ever since I wanted to change my name, I wanted to change my gender too. But why? Is there something wrong with how I raised you? Do you want to have surgery too? To start taking chemicals that will change your body? Do you know how harmful that is to your health? And in the future too. Are you afraid of discrimination? Oh, I mean, points to her for being worried about discrimination, but I'm pretty sure but I'm fairly certain that there's an accepting community out there. Of having a more difficult life because you chose to change it? Why did you do this? Why are you crying? Your throat is choked up, but you try to talk through your tears. Goodness for you that I don't feel the need to transition, huh? But if I did want to medically transition, would you not support me then? I've been thinking about it for a long time. For me, the benefits outweigh the disadvantages. I just wanted to be my true self. Oh, you cover your face and cry. The rest of the car ride is blanketed in silence. This was supposed to be a joyous occasion for you. How did it turn out like this? Despite the disastrous conversation, your mom still drives you around to update your name. First step is Social Security Administration. You're surprised at how close the building is to your home. There aren't too many people inside, so you get called up to the service window wonderfully quickly. What's your name? It's Oscar, right? Your name is updated to Oscar without any fuss. Your new card will come in a couple days. Next is birth certificate. This isn't too difficult either. Oscar. I tell people what Oscar written in your neatly printed handwriting stares back at you. They fold it in the envelope with a check and mail it out. As usual, there's a wait period for both of these things to come in, but there's a lot to do. Next is the DMV. DMV sucks. A while back, you made a call to nearby DMV. You wanted to make sure that you had to renew your driver's license in person because you changed your name. You were probably on hold for an hour, and talked to the employee for 5 minutes, just to confirm information that you basically already knew. Anyway, your mom drives you to run at the DMV around 9 a.m. opening time. Unfortunately, the DMV closest to your house is currently closed. None of the locations around you are even taking appointments. It's all just a mess that you don't want to think about. When you arrive, there's already a line stretching around the building. You sigh tiredly and get into line. It's going to be a long wait. Your mom leaves to buy your bread because you left home without eating breakfast. After delivering it to you, she goes home. Both of you know this is going to be a while. The line moves achingly slow. The sun is high in the sky by the time you make it to the doors. There is, unfortunately, another line inside. You make it through the line, just to, surprise, surprise, wait some more. At least you have a chair this time. You sit in the chair, bored and tired, and wait for your number to be called. Finally, you get called into the window. What's your name? Oscar. You're now officially Oscar with the DMV. You get sent to the new photo ID, and after that, you're free to go. To your internship. Isn't that great? Aren't you so responsible? In total, your time at the DMV clocks in almost 4 hours of waiting. After renewing your driver's license, you're stuck for a while. You need to wait for your driver's license to come in, which will take about 2 weeks, before you can you can update your bank information. You know it's because your mom drove you to the bank with a copy of your court order to see if they would accept it. The bank requires
photo identification, so
oh, wait,
you
what?
have
Oh,
voicing disabled.
I activated self-voice acting. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. The bank requires photo identification, so you have to wait for your driver's license. Your internship continues to blur your days together into a strange, congealed mass. And then your driver's license comes in. Time to start running around like a headless chicken again. First, your PayPal account. Use your PayPal for all the transactions, from splitting lunch with friends to buying artist merchandise. Most importantly, though, PayPal is necessary for your art commissions. You've heard a lot of horror stories about PayPal's lack of functioning customer service. Oh dear. They kind of make you just want to just close your account and open a new one instead of going through the struggle of PayPal's unfriendly interface. But Duck tells you it's probably better to just do it the official way. So you scan your court order, brand new driver's license. When you try to upload it to the PayPal website, you get an error message. Great, you have to talk to customer service now. Exactly what you wanted to avoid. PayPal pulls up a chat box for you. And honestly, your customer service representative makes you want to cry. The rep asks for your name. Oscar. You tell them your name is Oscar. They tell you that the name in your PayPal account is different from what you're telling them. No shit, Sherlock. That's why you're trying to change it. You wail to Duck as you repeat the same things to what that were written to your initial help request to the rep. Eventually, the rep figures it out and directs you to PayPal's old user interface? Interesting. Anyway, you upload the forms there and it works this time. Who knows if the security is up to date, but at least it uploaded, right? The rep tells you that the service ticket will be filled within 24 hours, but doesn't answer your questions on how long it will take to process. You can only pray that it works out. Next, you go to the bank. You and your mom sit down with an incredibly incompetent man. What's your name? Oscar. You tell him you need to update your name to Oscar due to the recent name change. He doesn't actually know how to get your name updated and has to call IT for help. He then proceeds to spell your name wrong. How do you spell Oscar wrong exactly? Okay, well, actually, there are a couple ways, but seriously, how? It's a simple name. He then proceeds to spell your name wrong, and your mom only notices once the forms are almost finalized. He has to fill the forms out all over again from the top, and you share a look with your mom. You leave the bank a little frustrated, but hey, at least it's done. Why is your luck so bad with these things? Next up, updating the register, and while you're already at the UCLA, getting a new school ID. And it's actually not too bad, surprisingly. The traffic is very light, although parking is somewhat of a struggle. You make your way into Murphy. You're able to talk to the person at the counter soon after. What's your name? Oscar. Updating your name to Oscar in the register doesn't take more than 10 minutes. There's a bit of waiting to in your identification card office, but you almost feel but it's almost a pleasant wait in comparison to what you had to deal with before. When you're called up to the window, there's a little bit of a hiccup when the register their information hasn't completely processed into their side of the system yet. What's your name again? Oscar. With your brand new driver's license, you confirm that your name is Oscar and get your photo taken. They print out a new card for you in the office. Your photo looks a little dumb, but you've resigned yourself to your fate. Now it's time to drive back to your hometown and go to your internship. What a pain. Your new cards and paperwork slowly but steadily arrive in the mail. Your PayPal updates too, almost without you noticing. It's always exciting to receive mail with Oscar written on it and on the front, as if confirming to you. It's really real. You really did this. You have been Oscar for a long time now. But to be recognized as being Oscar by the world around you lets you settle so much comfortably in your own skin. Your mom doesn't bring up the issue of your gender again. Honestly, it's always been like this. You don't get your hopes up when it comes to LGBT issues, and so you can't be disappointed. You'd love to have her wholehearted support, but the fact is, you don't. She really doesn't care for you. You understand that she loves you, but also that she's flawed. You prefer to look on the bright side. She never throw you out of the house or stop feeding you. Truthfully, she spoils you quite a bit. You care for her a lot as well. You're grateful for everything she's done for you. But you have to keep your own mental health in consideration. And that's why you want to talk to your mom again and keep quiet. Oh no, I have no clue what to do. I honestly literally have no clue what to do. Like, do we talk to her again, or do we just keep quiet? If the character's mom isn't bringing it up, then there's probably no reason for us to, right? But then again, I legit have no clue. I don't know. I need to ask you guys, what would you do in this situation? Because I honestly have no idea what to do. I kind of want to see what happens. Wait, let me just save, I guess. I guess we can keep quiet for now. I really dread having these kinds of serious conversations with your mom, in which you know she'll disagree with you. She'll twist your words around, misunderstand your meanings. Is it really worth it? Your throat chokes up and your eyes water and... Oh god. You're always so exhausted. You're always questioning yourself already. You don't need any additional stress on top of that. You don't need to involve your mom anymore. Even though you've gone through all of this hard work, there's something missing from your victory. You feel a little lonely. You've been bearing this burden on your own for so long that you've forgotten how to ask for help. And in isolating yourself in an attempt to avoid troubling others, you don't seem to know how to share your joy anymore either. Could this have been easier? Could you have done something different? You can't help but replay the events of the past, searching for a different possible choice. And thank you for playing. Oh, so that's how it ends. Oh, that was actually a pretty good story. That was really good. So I wanted to tell you guys. So when I was looking at the itch.io page, the itch.io page actually says that that the visual novel is semi-fictional. Well, it's semi-fictional because I guess of how it looks, but apparently this actually does explain how how the dev themselves actually went about changing their name. And I think that's really cool. I really like how people like express themselves in this sort of way because it gives them like a type of vessel for them to like come out and tell you how this happened. It's a fun little way to explain things that they have went through in their life. And and honestly, I can agree. Going through some of these things when getting your name changed is an absolute pain, but it is worth it in the end. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason.